Good evening and welcome to the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We're broadcasting live from Brooksville, Florida at Nature Coast High School for tonight's ball game between the IMG Ascenders and the Sharks of Nature Coast. I'm Will Wilkie alongside the authority, John McMurdo, bringing you the call on today's ball game. We're going to go ahead and get things started here in just a moment with the Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. And then we'll hand things over to the public address announcer for the national anthem. So let's get started with that Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. First for the Ascenders of IMG, leading off, playing second base, J.D. Wolf. Batting second, playing left field, Sean Gamble. Batting third at shortstop, Jackson Lalima. Batting fourth in right field, Kaz Uhara. Batting fifth, playing first, Bradley Wagner. Batting sixth in center field, Josh Hansen. Batting seventh, DHing David Figueroa. Batting eighth, playing third, Patrick Nieweiss. Batting ninth at catcher, Charlie Lesh. And on the mound, Daiki Mokazuki. And the head coach for the Ascenders is Mark Morawski. Now for the head coach, now for the home team, Nature Coast Sharks. Leading off at shortstop, Brant Davis. Batting second, playing second base, Tyler Renew. Batting third, catching, Joshua Fuentes. Batting fourth, playing first base, Gavin McMurdo. Batting fifth in left field, Dominic Gattinella. Batting sixth in right field, James Hurd. Batting seventh at DH, Cannon Fleming. Batting eighth in center field, Christopher Moss. And batting ninth at third is Dylan Palmer. And on the hill this evening is Jackson Hoyt. And the Sharks are coached by Dan Garofano. And this is your Divinity Med Spa starting lineup. So alongside the authority, Big John McMurdo, I'm Will Wilkie, bringing you the call this afternoon for today's ball game. Sure are happy that you're joining us here on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Now's a great time to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's free for you. It helps us out as we are a non-profit broadcast company bringing you these games live from all over the Tampa Bay region. So, John, here we are, season finale. Getting ready, district playoffs are just around the corner. What do you look for here tonight?
Well, we talked a little bit about it Tuesday night, but here we are, last game. Your playoffs are going to start Tuesdays. They have a bye. Nature Coast has a bye coming on Monday. So I think you use tonight, get your starters some work, your middle relievers on the mound, get everybody enough work so they're ready to go for Tuesday.
And as the PA announcer finishes the lineups here for the teams, for the fans in attendance, we'll turn things over for our national anthem. And that concludes the national anthem. We're ready to get underway. First pitch of the ball game coming up. We'll take a quick break and be back right after this. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Baby, let me hold you, hold you. I wanna show you, show you, show you how to treat you right, treat you right. Pull you closer through the highs and lows. Yeah, I wanna show you how to treat you right, treat you right.
So we're about ready to get underway. A couple warm-up pitches remain. Just to keep you advised, we do have some weather to the south of us. We're hoping that it'll stay away, but that could impact our broadcast, so we'll just make you aware of that now. Wind now shifting, coming in stiffly from center field. Let's go through the defensive set first for the Nature Coast Sharks, starting with the battery. Hoyt on the mound, Fuentes behind the plate, Palmer at third, Davis at short, Renew at second, McMurdo at first, Gattinella in left, Moss in center, and Hurd is in right field.
Leading off the game for IMG,
And we're ready to get things started. Leading off the game for the Ascenders, starting second baseman J.D. Wolf. We also apologize if the wind is a factor on our audio. Like I said, we got a stiff wind coming right at us, so we'll try to shield that as much as possible. First pitch comes in high for ball one.
Yeah, big difference from Tuesday. The wind was blowing more out and across the field. Now we got it blowing straight in.
Hoyt from the windup, and he'll offer and misses away. 2-0. Breaks in over the zone.
Nice curveball from lefty to lefty there. Broke right across the plate.
The 2-1 offering. Chopped right back up the middle. Hoyt, he'll glove it and make the toss over to McMurdo at first for out number 1. 1-3. If you're scoring along with us at home. That'll bring up Sean Gamble, who gets the start in left for the Ascenders.
Two lefties to start the offense here for IMG.
Fastball comes in high for ball one. You can follow us on social media at GCSN Broadcast. You can find us on Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. We'll have highlights from today's ball game, as well as our Glory Days player of the game. We also have special features in our broadcast announcements there, so go ahead and give us a follow at GCSN Broadcast. We'll also be announcing tomorrow our playoff coverage for district playoffs for the Florida High School baseball and softball division, so be sure to follow us there so you get all that information. 2-0 pitch connects outside for strike one.
Another 2-1 count.
And that'll miss away. Good patience by Gamble. Now works to the hitter's count, 3-1.
Hoyt's fastball's been up a lot these first two batters. See if he makes the adjustment.
And he does. He'll connect. To work the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes, payoff pitch upcoming between Hoyt and Gamble. Good discipline by Gamble. He'll take ball 4. 1 out runner aboard for the Ascenders.
Batting third for the Ascenders is shortstop, number 6, Jackson.
Good at bat by the number 2 hitter. Works the count. Works it full. Ends up with a walk.
That'll bring up shortstop Jackson LaLima. Hoyt now from the stretch. He'll offer. That's going to be chop foul.
Okay, you took a little off that. Probably a changeup outside. Love to get a ground ball here.
Yeah, if you're the Sharks, you're looking for that double play ball. IMG trying to take an advantage, having that runner on. Certainly offensively, you want to get out to that early lead. Hoyt offering misses, 1-1.
Big hole between shortstop and third for the double play.
And that'll find the zone. Hoyt gets ahead. LaLima will have to take a 2-strike approach for the remainder of the way to keep this at bat alive for IMG.
1-2. Let's see if he elevates the pitcher or get him to chase it up in the eyes.
Gamble breaks for second. Fuentes kind of lost his grip there. No throw made. Stolen base for Gamble. Puts that runner in scoring position now.
Gamble got a nice jump. Especially off the lefty. That's tough to do.
Gamble with his lead from second as Hoyt gets his sign. Now comes set. Two-two offering comes in upstairs. Got another full count.
3-2, you got first base open. I wouldn't give in, but definitely want to try to get him here.
Good discipline by LaLima coming back from that 0-2 count to work it full. And that'll be ball 4. Good discipline by LaLima, putting 2 runners on now for the Ascenders.
Batting fourth for the Ascenders is right fielder, number 19, Kaz Yohara.
Brings up the cleanup hitter. Kazuhara. Shows bunt. Did offer.
Surprising to see your cleanup guy put a bunt down in the first inning. Also, third lefty out of 4 batters. Don't see that a lot.
Hoyt now comes set after giving the runners a check, and he'll offer. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runners on. After back-to-back walks.
McMurdo's playing in at first to protect the bunt in case he goes again.
Hope you're enjoying the broadcast with us here this evening on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We are a non-profit organization bringing these games to you live from all over the Tampa Bay region. We'll be well over 50 broadcasts once it's all said and done come playoff time. Chopper back up the middle, Hoyt up with it. He'll go to first for out number 2, but the runners will advance to second and third respectively.
First baseman, number 1, Bradley Wagner.
Brings up Bradley Wagner. Gamble takes his lead from third. LaLima from second. First pitch offering connects for call to strike one.
Looks like IMG was doing a hit and run last play. Both runners were off, and he swung at that pitch. So.
That'll miss low. Wagner with the opportunity here. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 outs in the inning. Hoyt and the Sharks trying to shut it down. IMG trying to get on the board first.
Ball started in the middle of the plate, moved inside, caught the corner.
Foul tip, glove by Fuentes for out number 3. The Ascenders strand 2. We move to the bottom of the first inning. 0-0's your score on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. We'll be back right after this.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
We move to the home half of the first. We'll go ahead and run through the defensive set for IMG for you. Starting with the battery, Mokazuki on the mound. Lesh behind the plate. New White's on third, Lalima at short. Wolf at second, Wagner at first. Gamble in left, Hansen in center, and Uhara in right field. So harking back to that top of the first inning there, John, IMG did well, showing some patience at the plate there. Lalima worked back from an 0-2 deficit to work the count full, ultimately getting the walk. They got those 2 runners aboard.
Yeah, did really good job taking some pitches there, working the counts, and that'll show up later as the pitchers, as Hoyt's working, and, as he gets into later innings, that pitch count goes up sooner.
But the Shark defense able to get the job done. They get the little ground out to the to Hoyt on the mound, and then the strikeout to end the inning. And as we get ready for the Shark half of the inning, they're going to lead things off with Brant Davis, who gets the start at shortstop.
First baseman number 1, Brant Davis.
Mokazuki works from the windup, and his first pitch offering fouled away for strike 1. Alongside the authority, John McMurdo, I'm Will Wilkie bringing you the call this afternoon. Great afternoon for baseball here in Brooksville, Florida. Count evens up 1 ball, 1 strike.
Looks like that weather's breaking up too to our south, so it should be a good night of baseball.
Hard hit ball, but foul down that third base line. Mokazuki now ahead in the count, 1-2. He's going to be looking for that punch out pitch.
Yeah, Davis starting to time up that fastball, so look to the off-speed pitch here on a 1-2 count.
1-2 offering. Nice breaking pitch from Mokazuki to record the strikeout. And out number 1 in the books for IMG. That'll bring up Tyler Renew. Outside corner connects for called strike 1. Count evens up now after that offering comes in low.
Got another 1-2 count here, Will. One two came to Davis with an off speed. We'll see what he does here.
Another beautiful breaking pitch. Another strikeout for Mokazuki.
That ball just backs up as it's coming. It just almost looks like it stops and drops. Great pitch.
Batting third for the Sharks is our catcher, number 28.
2 quick outs for the Sharks. On some impressive breaking balls. Brings up the number 3 of their Joshua Fuentes. Fastball connects down the middle. I know it's early on, but Mokazuki's done well getting ahead of these Shark batters early on.
Yeah, he's being economical with his pitches. I'm sure the Sharks are watching, but that's 3 batters in a row. He started with a fastball.
Misses off the plate. Swing and a miss. Once again, 3 batters in a row now. We got a 1-2 count, John.
Yeah, he's staying ahead. Puts the pressure on the offense, takes it off of him.
And that'll come in high.
Yeah, he started that breaking ball up a little higher than the last one, but same thing, 1-2 count every time. It's been a curveball in the 3rd pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Mokazuki strikes out the side. Down in order they go. We move to the top of the 2nd inning. 0-0 is our score. We'll be back right after this.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do, and Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
So we're off to a fast start here. Mokazuki putting on a pitching clinic in the bottom of the 1st inning.
Yeah, there was some Great pitching, some of the best I've seen in the start of the game all season.
Leading off the inning for the Ascenders.
Hard to believe it's the last game of the season, though, for a lot of these schools wrapping up this weekend, ready for the playoffs.
That's right. And speaking of the playoffs, we'll be announcing our playoff coverage tomorrow. So be sure to follow us at GCSN Broadcast on any one of the social media platforms, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, or Instagram. All at GCSN Broadcast will release our playoff bracket coverage for the district level, and then obviously as we progress on, we'll release regionals and further on. Leading off the inning will be Josh Hansen. Swinging a miss for strike one.
Hoyt comes in with a breaking ball there. Start the count 0-1, head of the batter.
Hoyt now gets ahead 0-2. Hansen will have to protect the remainder of the way. Gotta imagine we'll be seeing a breaking ball here, John.
I would think so after the high fastball.
And that'll miss away.
Still ahead in the count. He's going to want to make his pitch here.
Good defensive swing there by Hansen.
Yeah, he sat back on that pitch, waited, and just fouled it off to see another pitch.
From the windup is Hoyt. Again, fouled away by Hansen.
It's frustrating as a pitcher when they keep fouling you off like that. You're trying to figure out what pitch it is that's going to work.
Hansen will watch ball 2 come in. Count now evens up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. For the leadoff batter of the inning, Hansen getting the start in center field for the Ascenders. And he's now worked the count full.
Interesting, Will, when Hoyt pitches, you can hear it tap the glove with the baseball is before he comes home. Almost like what you hear in softball.
The payoff pitch from Hoyt. That'll come in low for ball 4. Another well-disciplined at bat. That's the leadoff runner on for the Ascenders as Hansen takes the walk.
Batting 7th for the Ascenders is the DH, number 7.
It's good at bat. He was at a 1-2 count, worked it back to full, and ends up on first with the walk.
Agreed, John. I'm really impressed with these IMG batters here. You know, they get down in the count, but right there with Hansen, we saw it. You just kept fighting away those pitches, and then you take patience, you end up taking that walk, and you get the runner on. For now, David Figueroa, the designated hitter. Hansen with the lead, offering comes in low for ball 1.
He's not getting that call down there. It's about the 3rd time he's hit that spot, and just brings it up just a little bit. He'll probably get it.
And that'll come inside, 2-0.
2-0 is a good hitter's count. If they're thinking about moving up a base, look for a steal here.
Inside again. 3-0, the count now on Figueroa. I have to imagine he'll be taking the entire way here, John.
Early in the game, yeah, I would be taking all day here.
He does. Hoyt does what he needs to do. He gets it to the 3-1 count. Hitters count now for Figueroa. Swing and a miss. Hoyt battles back now to work the count full. Payoff pitch now between Hoyt and Figueroa. And that'll come inside for ball 4. Putting that second runner on now for IMG.
Renew comes in and offers his pitcher a little encouragement. I like seeing good teamwork like that.
Patrick Newhite steps in. Shows bunt, pops it straight back. Out of play. Big opportunity for IMG here. First 2 batters get on, nobody out. Bunt shown again. Looks like he did not pull back, so that'll be a quick 0-2 count.
And third baseman can play back now his normal spot.
Inside corner, called strike 3.
Batting ninth for the Ascenders is
Reverse K for Hoyt, and out number 1 for the Sharks now in the books. Brings up the catcher, Charlie Lesh. Big cut. Hoyt able to get it by.
See if he can build out that last strikeout, get his confidence going here.
Lesh calls time. The wind has now calmed down considerably from the game start. That offering's going to get away. Hansen and Figueroa move up to second and third. So now 2 runners in scoring position.
Yeah, he'll be looking to hit it the other way here, or at least get a pop fly.
Fastball comes in upstairs.
You gotta be careful here. 3-1 count. First base is open, but you got your leadoff batter on deck.
Looks like we missed a pitch there, so
Yeah, I
that's
think we
called
missed a
strike
strike.
3.
The Ascenders are back to the top.
Out number 2.
Once again, number 4, J.D. Wolf.
Lineup now turns over for IMG. Leadoff batter J.D. Wolf now steps to the plate.
Last at bat, he bounced to the pitcher.
Shows bunt. Hoyt up with it. He'll fire over to first. For out number 3, the Ascenders leave 2. We'll move to the bottom of the second inning in just a moment.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now. And I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for regenerative treatment.
As we await the start of the bottom of the second inning, as this is our last regular season broadcast, we'd like to go ahead and thank our sponsors for the season. We certainly appreciate your support in partnering with the Gulf Coast Sports Network this season. First, with the Big League Approach down there in Tampa. Go ahead and give a call to Jason Michaels and Mark Valdez for your player evaluation and additional training that they offer. The Big League Approach in Tampa. For Morningshire Market with Summit Adventure Park, Glory Days, Nautilus Financial, Successfully Staged, and Family Chiropractic. Thank you again to all of our sponsors this season on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. Leading off the inning for Nature Coast will be Gavin McMurdo. First pitch offering from Mokazuga comes in for strike one. We actually have a number switch for McMurdo. He's number 10 this evening. That'll miss away, 1-1. We hope you're enjoying the broadcast this evening. Go ahead and toss a like our way. We sure do appreciate it. Lets us know that you're enjoying these live broadcasts that we're bringing to you from all over the Tampa Bay region. As always, we do appreciate your viewership and your support. Patience by McMurdo works it now to the hitter's count, 3-1. That fastball will ride in high for ball 4. McMurdo will take the walk, leadoff runner aboard for Nature Coast. That'll bring up Dominic Gattinella. Big cut, swing and a miss for strike one. Gattinella had a big home run on senior night just 2 nights ago. Quickly 0-2. Mokazuki gets ahead. He's going to be looking for that punch-out pitch. Gattinella, he'll be looking to protect. Offering from the stretch. Line drive into left field. It's going to go into the corner. McMurdo thought about third, but he'll hold at second. So a single for Dominic Gattinella puts runners on first and second.
Batting sixth for the Sharks is our right fielder, number 17, Jimmy Hurd.
That'll bring up Jimmy Hurd. Bunt is shown. Offering was made, so that'll be strike one. Mokazuki now has the sign that he likes. He'll come set. Line drive into right field. That's going to go down into the corner. McMurdo being waved around. He's going to score. Gattinella comes in. The cut home will not be in time. A 2 RBI triple for James Hurd. And the Sharks get on the board first. 2-0.
Batting seventh is our DH, number 16, Cannon Fleming.
Cannon Fleming steps in. Bottom dropped out of that one. Nice pitch. Mokazuki now ahead 0-2. On Fleming. So we had back-to-back line drives, John, that helped clear the bases for Nature Coast. They get on the board first 2-0.
Yeah, it's what a difference an inning makes there.
Curveball misses outside of the zone.
Hurd was able to get that ball out to the corner there. Made it all the way to third with some good hustle.
Hard hit ball to left. Foul ball. Just as I was about to mention that the wind is actually starting to shift a little bit. It was coming in from dead center, now coming in a little bit more from left.
Good day for line drives.
Change up. That'll miss. 2-2.
He thought about calling that one a strike. Hear the coach asking where that pitch was.
Ground ball over to second. That's Wolf. He'll make the play to first to Wagner. Wolf to Wagner for out number one, but that'll get the run in. So credit that RBI to Fleming to plate run number 3 for the Sharks.
Yeah, the team will like that as he comes back to the dugout. He did his job, hit it the other way, score from third, trade the out for the run.
Brings up Chris Moss. Hard hit ball down over to third. White's able to knock it down.
That ball popped out of his glove when he went down to field it and shot to his left.
That's why they call it the hot corner over there. New Whites did well to knock it down, but it deflected away, so Moss will be safe at first.
Batting ninth for the Sharks is our third baseman, number 24, Dylan Palmer.
That'll bring up third baseman Dylan Palmer. Hard hit ball to left center field. Wind knocking it down a little bit. Diving attempt made. Unable to connect. Scoring from third will be Moss. So off the bat of Dylan Palmer, he'll get the RBI. That was a good attempt by Hanson and Gamble over there in the gap. We hope that they're all right. They just narrowly avoid a direct collision. But they're going to check on them just to make sure. It was great hustle to even make that a close play, I got to tell you.
Yeah, he hustled, he went for the ball. Yeah, I mean, you can't blame him there. That's either going to be an excellent play, but wasn't able to finish it and resulted in a double with a run scored. Nothing wrong with that hustle at all, though.
Coach Morawski's going to go out there just to make sure that Hanson's okay. So while they check Hanson out, we've got one like so far.
One like, did you say?
Just one. I mean, I think I'm liking the game. I can't like myself, though, so
I can log on if you
maybe
need
some
to.
of our viewers can toss us a couple likes our way. We sure do appreciate it.
Let's challenge them, Will. How many we want?
I think we could get 5. I think 5's reasonable based on the number of viewers we have currently.
I'd like to see 8 to 10.
8 to 10. I like the enthusiasm. So Hanson's okay. We're certainly glad to see that, especially, you know, you love those hustle plays. He was on his horse the entire way, made that diving attempt, so we're glad he's okay.
Absolutely.
So lineup turns over for Nature Coast. Brant Davis now into the box.
His second at bat of the day. Had a K on his first one, so he'll look to get even here.
Another beautiful breaking pitch by Mokazuki.
You don't want to say that pitch is unhittable. It's pretty close. Starts on the middle, breaks outside.
And the timing of the break is what I love the most.
It's pretty late.
From the stretch, he has his sign and offers. Does it again. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Davis will be trying to keep this bat alive. Sharks putting together a big inning so far.
He may get a fastball just on an 0-2 count here, but look to him go back to that breaking ball at some point.
He called it John High Heat right there. And the appeal said he did not go around.
If I'm Davis, I'm looking for that spinner again right here.
And there it is right there. Davis able to fight that one away. We'll keep it at 1-2.
Good job to get rid of that one.
Another beautiful pitch. Wow.
Went right back to it.
A big strikeout for Mokazuki and the Ascenders, getting to out number 2 in the books.
Next up for the Sharks.
Brings up Tyler Renew. Trying to add to this 4-run Shark total here in the second. It's going to be chopped foul.
It's 5 strikeouts for him already.
Curveball will miss for a 1-1 count.
You know, Will, hitters are taught to look for that spin on that ball, and I've been trying to pick up myself back here, and I'm not seeing it. It's tight.
Line drive. Right center field, that's going to drop in. Palmer scores from second. RBI single for Tyler Renew.
Great piece of hitting there.
Another run will cross for Nature Coast.
Coming to the plate for the Sharks once again, number 28.
You know, Will, they're not trying to kill the ball, do too much. They're just putting the ball in play, and Sharks are able to keep swarming the bases out there.
I do want to say it was another excellent attempt by Hansen there in center. Just barely missing it on that diving attempt.
He's had 2 big dives this inning. That's definitely a good hustle play.
Popped up and on the infield. That's sky high. Wind could be a factor. Wagner's going to call for that ball and make the grab. He did well to make that one.
That's a tough one.
Out number 3 is in the books, but not before Nature Coast plates 5. We move to the top of the 3rd inning. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network. I thought that. So we're at the top of the 3rd inning. Nature Coast able to plate 5. They have a 5-0 advantage here, but as we've seen in the first 2 innings, IMG certainly capable of getting runners in scoring position. They've left 2 twice in a row. They're looking to capitalize and get into this ball game. And they're going to do so with the heart of their order. 2, 3, 4 batters up. That's Gamble, Lalima, and Yuhara due up this inning.
Gamble reached on a walk last time, as well as Lalima, so they'll be coming up here looking for their first hit of the game.
As the wind now starts to accelerate again.
Have to tie everything down.
Wait from the windup. Line back right up the middle. Davis up with it, fires over to first. McMurdo had to jump off the bag to make the grab. So Gamble will leg that out. Leadoff runner aboard for the Ascenders.
It's a great hustle play by Davis there. Throws a little high, but just to be able to get to that ball is pretty impressive.
That's right, ranging to his left. Jackson Lalima now in the box. Gonna make something happen for IMG. And he does. Line drive to right field. That's gonna drop in front of Hurd. Gamble will hold at second. And here come the Ascenders. Back-to-back hits have 2 runners on, nobody out. For Kaz Uhara.
Cleanup hitter. He tried bunting last time. Ended up getting out 1-3.
He shows bunt again, but he'll pull that back for ball 1.
And 1-3 meaning pitcher to first base.
Chopper over to first. McMurdo up with it. He'll fire to second. Davis back over to first. The force at second is made. Gamble actually broke on the pitch. And he would have made it into third by a mile. An outstanding break.
Yeah, he got a early jump on the pitcher there.
It's going to put a first and third 1-out situation for the Ascenders after that ground out. Brings up Bradley Wagner. Fastball misses away.
Last time up for Wagner, he struck out. First and third, see if they put a play on here to try to move up the runner to second.
Pickoff move over. Balk is called. So Gamble scores from third. IMG gets on the board.
Not sure if his foot crossed over the rubber as the lefty. You know, there's that 45-degree angle rule. But apparently he pushed the limit a little too far and the umpire didn't like it.
Yohara now with his lead from second. Fastball comes in high. 2-0 count on Wagner. Good patience by Wagner. He's now got a 3-0 count. And a 4-pitch walk for Bradley Wagner.
After that balk was called, you know, he comes in here, throws some balls, catcher's going to go out and talk to him, just get him to focus on the next batter.
That next batter is Mr. Hustle himself, Josh Hansen, having a lot of action there in center field with some outstanding diving attempts the last inning. Going to try to make something happen at the plate for IMG. They've plated 1, looking to add to their total with 2 runners on. Nice stop by Fuentes.
Great job locking that ball up, keeping it in front.
He's able to keep the runners at bay. Delayed steal, throw by Fuentes. That's going to be offline. Outstanding hustle by Uhara. He's going to come around and score. Also gets credited with that stolen base to third.
Yeah, release on throw just a little high. Went into left field and looked like he tried getting around the batter to throw it. May have thrown off his timing a little bit.
Hoyt able to get ahead of Hansen now, 1-2 on the swing and a miss. Hansen going to try to make something happen. Hoyt looking for that punch-out pitch. Popped up. Right field. Hurd tracking the ball. Makes the grab. For out number 2.
Fairly routine fly ball there to right. Hurd gets under it, makes the play, and runner can't move up.
That'll bring up David Figueroa. First pitch misses low for ball 1. So close, John. We're at 7 likes.
I knew they could do it.
Thank you very much. We do appreciate everybody watching this evening. We hope you're enjoying the live action. We really do. We love coming out to these games and watching the fine young talent in the Tampa Bay region. It's just, we got such great programs here and great players and great coaches, so it's really great to just be a part of it and watch all the action live. So we're happy to bring it to you. Hoyt now ahead in the count, 1-2.
If you can't make it out to watch it, no better way than to tune into us.
And it's free. You can't beat that.
Let's keep hitting those likes. I need at least one more, right? I think I said 8 to 10.
That you did. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs in for IMG. Runner on second. The Hoyt offering. Hard line drive to right center field. That's going to drop in. Wheeling around to score is Wagner. RBI single to right center field off the bat of David Figueroa. And here come the Ascenders. They're ascending in the score column. They've now pulled to within 2. Patrick Newice steps into the box.
Big lead at first.
Ground ball over to second. Renew up with it.
Nice play.
He'll collect
Way to cover
his feet
that area.
and make the toss over for out number 3, but not before IMG plates 3. They pulled it within 2. 5-3 is your score as we move to the bottom of the 3rd inning.
I was fortunate enough to be able to work with Divinity on a custom skincare regimen the year leading up to my wedding. It included a series of in-office treatments, microneedling, PRP, hydrofacials, and an at-home skincare regimen. So I had no worries the day of my wedding. My skin was perfect.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
To the bottom of the 3rd we go. We got ourselves a ball game here. IMG taking advantage of their opportunities in the 3rd. They've now pulled it within 2. Leading off the inning for the Sharks will be Gavin McMurdo. First offering from Okazui comes in low for ball 1. Two 2-0.
Yeah, IMG with a good counter after giving up 5, they come back and score 3, and now it's a 2-run game.
Chopped away foul. Be sure to follow us at GCSN Broadcast. We'll have the highlights from tonight's ball game, as well as our Glory Days player of the game. We also have our broadcast announcements and other special features as well, so go ahead, give us a follow at GCSN Broadcast. Hard hit ball down the first base line. Good glove by Wagoner. He'll take it unassisted as he ranged into foul territory, but clearly fair over the bat. He's able to corral that hit from McMurdo for out number 1.
Bat had a funny sound to it when he hit it. It sounded like a little ping, almost like a hit it off the end. Or
brings up Dominic Gattinella.
back on Tuesday, senior night, he had that long fly ball that got out of the park quick to left field.
A lot of home runs that night.
Sure were.
Ooh, off the ankle.
There's that big swing that he has.
Gattinella will try to walk that one off.
It's tough to get back in there after taking one off the ankles. No, just hits that bone, and that one hurts for a little while.
Hitters count we go. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 count. Gattinella is dangerous on the fastball. He likes to turn on those.
Mokazuki battles right back. Gets called strike 2 to work the count full. Got a payoff pitch here. Gattinella did well just to get a piece of that one. That was a nice late break off the offering from Mokazuki.
Seems to throw that curveball in any count. Pretty good to throw that 3-2. Shakes off a couple.
Popped up. Foul territory, out of play. So we'll get the payoff pitch from the windup. Swing and a miss, foul tip, but gloved by Lesh for out number 1. That'll bring up James Hurd. Going to go out of play, first base side. As we deal with another strong gust of wind here, it's been increasing on the speed scale.
Yeah, that one got a few of my papers that time. Had a little help though, thank you very much. Oh, heads up
straight
here.
Back, out of play. Mokazuki gets ahead 0-2 after the consecutive foul balls off the bat of Hurd.
I just looked back, Will. There's a pretty good crowd filed in here as the game got started.
Always love to see that support. Why not when you got two great programs out here? Swing and a miss, strike three in the dirt, so we got a drop third situation. Lesh will call inside and make the toss down to Wagoner at first. Lesh did well not to rush that. He'll collect out number 3, and we move to the 4th. We'll be back right after this.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
We move to the top of the 4th inning. 9-1-2 due up for IMG. That's going to be Lesh, Wolf, and Gamble. Charlie Lesh to leave things off. Swing and a miss for strike one. Lesh had that nice play behind the plate to end the bottom of the 3rd. The drop third strike situation, bodying up that ball and making the toss down the 1st. It's going to be fouled out of play.
Yeah, Hurd hustled down the line on that too. He didn't make it easy for them, but good focus.
Yeah, sometimes you see those catchers, it's fouled away again. Sometimes you see those catchers try to rush that play, but Lesh did very well, recognizing that the angle and the footwork was more important. Took the extra second or two and then just rifled a strike right on down.
He'll just block the base runner out and make the play.
Line drive, but right to Davis at short. To glove out number 1.
Ascenders are now back to the top of their lineup, which again is number 4, J.D. Wolf.
Hit it right to him, Will.
That'll be L6 in the scorebook. Brings up leadoff batter J.D. Wolf.
Bunted last time.
First pitch from Hoyt misses away for ball 1.
Love to see a team mix up the bunt here and there. It's part of the game.
Certainly agree with you there, John. I like it when you force the defense to have to defend the entire field.
Yeah, it really does change the angles because they got to respect that and opens up more holes if you are going to swing.
That's going to be fouled away out of play. White connects on that outside corner. Works the count to 2-2. Miss away that time. To work it to the full count. Chopping grounder over to Renew at second. That's going to get under the glove into right field. Wolf gets aboard.
For the Ascenders, number 8, Sean Campbell.
1 out, 1 runner on.
Yeah, last time Campbell was up, he had that hit towards second base. Davis was able to move over on, but he was able to reach before the throw was caught over there at first.
Late break over the zone for Hoyt, gets ahead 0-1.
A big lead at first for a lefty. It's almost like they have a little bit of a read on the pitcher or what he's going to do.
Fastball misses away.
As I say that time the runner was breaking back towards first and he came home, so maybe not.
Could simply be a situation of just trying to play some mental games, as Hoyt is a freshman. Trying to test that mentality. That could be trouble, and that'll drop into right. Late start for Wolf, as he did have to be cautious.
I think the wind helped that play out too. It made the ball die, so that ball probably carries a little bit more normally.
So a singing guy single for Sean Gamble puts 2 runners on. And the Ascenders have something cooking here. Jackson Lalima.
Base hit single to center field last at bat.
That'll ride inside. Lima had to get out of the way.
Oh, it's quite a bit of movement. It looks like a slider.
Fastball in high, 3-0.
I got your number 3 guy up at the plate. 3-0 count. Really no place to put him with your cleanup guy coming up next.
Hoyt will bring it right down the middle.
It's a tough take there, right down the middle, 3-0. But good teamwork.
Big cut.
They challenged him back to a full count.
Hoyt has the pitch he likes, the 3-2 offering. And that'll come inside for ball 4. I know I've been saying it, I kind of like a broken record, but another well-disciplined at bat.
Very much so.
That's going to load the bases. And Coach Garofano is going to take a trip to the mound for a quick visit. We'll leave it here, but we'll mute the line for just a moment. We'll be back on with audio in just a second.
preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers
So a pitching change was made. Sean Keegan now on the mound for Nature Coast. And he comes in on a tough spot facing the cleanup batter, bases loaded. Kaz Uhara now in. Fouls that one away, out of play for strike one. Nice breaking pitch by Keegan, swing and a miss. He's quickly ahead 0-2.
They had him way off balance on that.
Chops that one foul.
He hit that ball just as it started breaking in towards him.
Agree, John Uhara did well to make contact on that one to stay alive. Up the middle it goes. Renew has to, or rather that's Davis. Gets in the center field. The run will score. That's J.D. Wolf who comes in. And the Ascenders have now pulled it within one. Runners move up a base.
Got the corners playing in for Nature Coast, so they'll be coming home there. Looking to turn two in the middle.
Bradley Wagner steps in. That'll come in low for ball one. Hard line drive to left center field. That's going to get down and score at least one. Another run will come in. A 2 RBI single off the bat of Bradley Wagner. And IMG has roared back. They've now taken a 6-5 lead. Nice hit by Wagner.
Yeah, this is great at bat, great spot to put it. Get a couple RBIs there, and you take the lead in the process.
Runners on first and third, one out for Josh Hansen. A stop by Fuentes.
The IMG dugout has come to life all of a sudden.
Two and 0. Three and 0 it goes. see Wagner on the move here, John?
3-0. I think he'll stay put here.
Keegan battles back, works the count full. Or correction, 3-1.
Now you got a 3-1 count. Could see a little hit and run action here for first, not from third though.
Wagner goes. Ball 4 it is. Good patience by Hansen. That'll load the bases. Brings up David Figueroa. Fastball connects for called strike 1.
Nichiko's still playing on the corners for the out at home, looking to roll it in the middle. They'd love a ground ball to get out of the inning here.
Another nice stop by Fuentes.
Fuentes working hard back there, doing a good job. Got the senior out there, senior catcher Fuentes, talking to a sophomore pitcher. Just giving him some encouragement. Settle him down a little bit. I like to see that.
Fastball gets by.
Looks like whatever he said worked. Nice pitch.
That it was. It gets Keegan ahead 1-2. Figueroa will be protecting. Called strike 3. A big strikeout for Keegan.
That ball was straight down the middle. Hitter must have been sitting on an off-speed pitch there. Great job.
Two outs in the inning brings up Patrick Neweiss. Fouled straight back.
We were due for that one, Will.
Seems we always get a couple. Hard hit ball to center field. Moss goes back on it. He'll make the grab. The wind absolutely knocked that one down.
Hammered. You see how strong the wind is there. Great catch by Moss.
So the Ascenders leave them loaded, but not before they plate 3, and they've now taken a 6-5 lead. We move to the home half of the 4th on the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Navy SEAL veteran and endurance athlete Don Mann pushed his body to the limit and tried regenerative medicine when all other options failed.
It's unbelievable. I just assumed I was going to be in pain forever. And I've been in pain since the 80s. Now I'm running and riding a bicycle faster than I have in 7 years. Even my vision is better. I'm 100% pain-free right now. And I don't take any medications.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for regenerative treatment.
We're in the bottom of the 4th inning. IMG has put up back-to-back 3 spots in the 3rd and 4th innings. They've now taken a 6-5 lead.
Number 16, Cannon Fleming.
Leading off the inning for Nature Coast will be Cannon Fleming, designated hitter. Ground ball over to short. Knocked down by Lima. Fleming will be safe at first.
Take a base run any way you could get it right now if you're Nature Coast.
Up next to the Sharks, number 21.
Only chase a 1 run. I'd be surprised to see a bunt here from Moss with his speed. Down by 1, get that runner in scoring position.
Pick-off move over. Fouled straight back. That fastball will come in high. Make sure you stick with us following the conclusion of tonight's ball game. John McMurdo will be announcing the Glory Days player of the game. So make sure you stick with us to the conclusion. You don't want to miss that. Popped up to right field. Yahara will camp under it. He'll make the out.
So we'll just close the book on Hoyt. He came in, pitched 3.1 innings, gave up 3 hits, 6 base on balls, and 3 strikeouts.
Up next to the Sharks is number 24,
through 85 pitches.
Dylan Palmer now up for the Sharks. Breaking ball gets away, but a swing and a miss on the attempt. Advancing to second is Fleming.
It's actually a pretty important play there. Pass ball, got the strike, but now you move the runner into scoring position, so base hit to the outfield potentially ties the game.
Nice late break on that offering from Mokizuki.
That pitch is still as nasty as it was in the first inning.
Gets him ahead to that 0-2 count. A lot of options here.
Be looking for a fastball up.
That's going to find the hole. Palmer with a single puts runners on the corners for Nature Coast.
Actually came in with the off-speed pitch and not a full swing, but just enough to sneak it through there.
Next up for the Sharks is number 1, Brant.
Lesh will call out the defensive set, given the first and third situation with 1 out. Leadoff hitter Brant Davis now up. Breaking ball again down that third base line. Fair territory, you go home with it. And he's out at home on the tag. Big time heads up play by Newweiss. Making the toss to Lesh with that beautiful tag.
Ball was close to going foul and pretty much just ran into the out at that point. Good play by the third baseman.
2 outs. Now in the inning. for Tyler Renew. Fly ball to right center field. Hansen goes back on it. He'll make the grab.
Good catch.
The Sharks leave 2 on base.
Ascenders 6.
Score remains 6-5. We move to the 5th. Don't want to miss the conclusion of this one. You're watching the Gulf Coast Sports Network.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
Yeah.
We move to the top of the 5th inning. Sharks put up a 5 spot in the 2nd. IMG answers back with a pair of 3s. Gets us to where we are now. Leading off the inning will be Charlie Lesh. Take that fastball called strike outside. It's going to be fouled away. McMurdo giving chase. Out of play. Last time Lesh was up, I complimented him on his throw down to first for the drop third strike, and now I'm going to compliment him again on the beautiful tag at home off the throw by Newweiss on that little tapper down the third base line.
A couple of big plays. One-run game, that can make the difference sometimes.
Pitch breaks low. And we apologize if you're getting wind on the audio. It's coming right at us, so unfortunately there's not much we can do when it's coming directly in our direction.
Good stop by Fuentes there.
Two offering from Keegan. Comes in low, count works full.
Pitch is pretty much in the same spot, just out of the strike zone, low.
And Lesh will take the leadoff walk as he trots down to first.
Ascenders are now back to the top of their lineup.
Lineup turns over for IMG. We have a courtesy runner over at first, number 20. Who we got, John?
We got
Shin Katsuka, it looks like.
It is, that is correct.
Katsuka now in at first to run for Lesh. J.D. Wolf now in the box. Bunt is shown. Beautiful bunt down that first base line. Keegan comes up to it, makes the play to McMurdo for out number 1, but job well done by Wolf. He advances the runner.
One down for the Sharks. Coming to the plate for the Ascenders is number 8, Sean Gamble.
There's a textbook sacrifice bunt there, moved the guy up, and really made it a close play at first.
Gets Katsuka to second. for Sean Gamble.
He just single to right last inning, or last at bat rather.
Breaking pitch squirts away. Katsuka able to advance to third. And the Ascenders having an assurance run just 90 feet away with one out in the inning.
Hitters count too, 2-0. Runner at third, a lot of options here.
Comes inside. Three 3-0 count now on Gamble.
See if they get a little aggressive here. Up one, runner at third. If he gets something he likes, he might take a shot at it.
If he does, then we'll see if the gamble pays off. But he'll take called strike down the middle.
I like it.
I've been waiting.
Gamble by Gamble, I see.
Catches the outside corner.
He was on his way to first. Umpire invites him back to the plate. Full count now.
Swing and a miss, strike three. Keegan able to battle back and record a key strikeout for the Sharks.
Next up for the Ascenders, 6.
Brings up Jackson Lalima. One and 0. Keegan able to connect on that inside corner.
Pitch backed up right over the strike zone.
Nice placement on Keegan. Ground ball over to Davis at short. He'll fire to first. 6-3 for out number 3. And the Sharks are able to get out of a jam. The Ascenders leave one. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you know, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. You know, why would you deal with this pain for another day?
Baby, let me hold you, hold you. I wanna show you, show you, show you how to treat you right, treat you right. Pull you closer through the highs and lows. Yeah, I wanna show you how to treat you right, treat you right.
Certainly I'm an avid golfer, been, golf usually weekly, play a lot with my wife.
With the repetitive motion, as you know, with a lot of golfers, it's an unnatural motion that you put your body through.
After suffering for years with shoulder pain, Mike chose stem cell therapy as an alternative to surgery.
I'm just excited because patients that have been in pain for years that are now doing the things that they want to do. And Mike's just going to be adding to that list.
Call Aligned Integrative Medicine for exam and x-rays to see if you qualify for stem cell treatment.
We're in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Sitting off the bottom of the inning for the Sharks, number 28, John.
3, 4, 5 batters due up for the Sharks. That's Fuentes, McMurdo, and Gattinella. And now it's Josh Fuentes at bat. Mokuzuki works from the windup. Breaking ball connects in the zone for called strike one.
That pitch is, that is unhittable.
And to throw it with this level of consistency this late in the ball game, it's really a credit.
That's the thing. He's got good command of it.
And there it is again. Drops it right in.
Why not throw it again?
Looking like Bozo buckets up there. That'll come in high. I like the idea there, though.
Yeah, you got to change it up a little bit. I'd look for him to come right back to the breaking ball again here.
Fuentes did well just to get a piece of that one. Another nice late break off the arm of Mokuzuki, rather.
Yeah, just to be able to get the bat on the ball on that pitch that's a win in itself. Compliment to the pitcher for sure.
Good discipline by Fuentes to lay off.
3 of the 4 pitches to him have been breaking balls.
Fastball, fly ball to left field. Gamble ranges to his right. He'll make the grab for out number 1.
Good solid contact on the swing. Still got the wind pushing in, but
one out in the inning brings up cleanup hitter Gavin McMurdo. Fouled off the face mask.
yeah, I'm not sure who that got, but it sounded solid. They're both actually walking out to the pitcher. Yeah, I believe it was the umpire that took that one. If I'm at the plate right now after seeing that fastball get ahead, gotta imagine he's gonna come back to that spinner.
And that'll come in high.
It's the first one I've seen get away from him.
I'd like to thank JH for watching and also sending the like our way. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast.
How many likes we up to, Will?
We're now up to 7.
Holding at 7.
Got a 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out situation for McMurdo. Mokuzuki winds and delivers. Back up the middle it goes. La Lima up with it, tosses over to first. 6-3 for out number 2.
Coming to the plate for the Sharks, number 33, Don.
You see the Sharks are starting to make contact with that off-speed pitch.
It's going to bring up Dominic Gattinella. Fastball for ball 1.
Nichko's seen him for the 3rd time through now.
And that'll miss upstairs. 2-0. Be sure to stick with us immediately at the conclusion of the ballgame. John McMurdo will bring you the Glory Days Player of the Game announcement. which we'll highlight on our social media pages at GCSN Broadcast. Ground ball over to Lima again. He's up with it. Fires over to first. Nice stretch by Wagoner to record out number 3. The Sharks go down in order, and we move to the top of the 6th inning. We'll be back right after this. We're in the 6th inning. We've got a battle on our hands, 6-5.
Yeah, that player of the game you're just talking about, that could still be a moment to come.
First pitch comes inside for ball 1 to Kaz Uhara. The Ascenders bring up the 4, 5, 6 batters this inning. They're looking for some insurance runs. Keegan and the Sharks are going to try to shut this inning down as quickly as possible. Try to get to the home half of the 6th. Outs are now coming at a premium for both squads. Good patience by Uhara. Now stands at 3-0. And he'll take a 4-pitch walk. Leadoff runner on for the Ascenders.
Next up for the Ascenders is number 1, Bradley Wagoner.
That'll bring up Bradley Wagoner.
Wagner with 2 walks and a K on the day.
Late break. Into second easily is Uhara. He timed that up beautifully.
Yeah, steals that off the pitcher. Really no need to throw there.
Wagoner showed bunt but pulled back, likely just as a protective measure on the steal.
May have saw how big the jump was and just waited out.
That'll catch the outside corner for an 0-2 count. I got to say, really impressed with the IMG base running here this afternoon.
They've been aggressive.
And they've been timing their breaks outstanding, I mean, especially on the lefty Hoyt earlier on in the ball game. Called strike 3. Keegan will get the K and out number 1. Brings up Josh Hansen.
Hansen's walked twice and popped out to right field.
Fastball's going to miss. That'll be upstairs, 2-0. Fastball again misses high. 3-0 on Hansen. That fastball will connect in the zone.
Three-one pitch. He's probably sitting on a fastball again here. Dangerous spot.
And it is a fastball. Nice placement by Keegan in the low end of the zone, working the count full. 3-2 on Hansen.
It's a pitcher strike there.
Uhara breaks for third, and he'll make it in.
It's two great jumps for him.
As Hansen draws the walk. So while Uhara motors into third, Hansen will trot down to first. First and third situation in the sixth inning with one out brings up David Figueroa. Hansen quickly jumps out to his lead. Back up the middle. Knocked down by Davis. Tries to fire to McMurdo at first. The run will score. RBI for David Figueroa. And the Ascenders able to add to their lead. Patrick Newweiss now steps in. He'll show bunt. Right back up to Keegan. He'll look to three. No one covering first. Miscommunication on that first and third situation for the Sharks. On a nicely executed bunt by Newweiss. That's going to load the bases.
Next up for the Ascenders is number 2.
Yeah, you had the corners charging, the pitcher charging, and nobody for first base there. Just a little bit of a breakdown on defense. They're going to play corners in.
Looks like we might have a pinch hitter. As Coach Murawski now has a word with the home plate umpire. We'll see if there is a change. And it looks like we will have a substitution.
That's our pinch runner from earlier.
Substitution. Coming to the plate is number 20, Shin Katsuka.
So coming in to pinch hit for Lesh. Will be Shin Katsuka.
Welcome to the game. Bases loaded for you.
Bases loaded, one out. Corners are in. Keegan's offering will miss outside for ball one. Katsuka looking at that 1-0 count. Fouls that one away.
That one's stuck in the fence.
This is away.
2-1, Will. You don't want to go down 3-1. So you got to challenge him here. Maybe stay something low in the zone for a strike. Want that ground ball.
And that'll miss away as well.
Pretty good spot.
Looks like it's 2-1 by the umpire indication. And now it's 3-1.
There we go.
We're just ahead of the curve here.
Predicting the future, are we? Corners remain in.
So a big opportunity for IMG here on the hitter's count with the bases loaded, 1-out situation. But good patience by Katsuki. He says, I'll take the RBI the easy way, as he'll take the bases loaded walk.
That's going to get the coach from the Nature Coast dugout walking to the mound.
So Katsuka gets the RBI credit on that walk. Bases remain loaded, and like you said, John, we now have the conference on the mound. A dangerous situation if you're Nature Coast. You now trail by 3. And the disciplined batting of IMG has been paying off.
Nature Coast is down to 6 outs on offense, so start looking at 3 runs. Got to find a way to get through this inning.
So we don't expect a change to be made. We'll keep it here.
Kind of a long conference. There we go.
I'd like to take a quick moment to thank all of our GCSM broadcasters this season. Derek Smith, Bill Leiser, John McMurdo, Brian Lott, Brian Hawkins, Rick Ringer, Dustin Atkins,
and of course Will Wilkie.
I'm just here to watch the games.
You do a fine job.
J.D. Wolf skies one to right field. Moss will come over and make the grab, tagging from third and scoring. It's Figueroa. Sacrifice fly RBI for Wolf. And the Ascenders will gladly make that trade. They've now opened up the lead to 4. Brings up Sean Gamble. We do appreciate the work of all of our volunteers. We are a fully volunteer nonprofit organization. And we're all really excited to be bringing the district playoffs to you live. Again, we'll be releasing that information tomorrow regarding our broadcast schedule for baseball and softball on our social media pages. So follow us at GCSM Broadcast for that.
Could be a lot of games next week and probably even beyond there.
Two 2-1 count now on Gamble.
Hoping to catch a few of those softball games as well.
It doesn't matter the type of diamond you're on, the talent's certainly there. That's why we love to do this. Hard hit ball. Renew scoops it up. He'll toss it over to McMurdo for out number 3. But once again, the Ascenders put up a 3 spot, and they take a 9-5 advantage into the bottom of the 6th inning.
I was fortunate enough to be able to work with Divinity on a custom skincare regimen the year leading up to my wedding. It included a series of in-office treatments, microneedling, PRP, hydrofacials, and an at-home skincare regimen. So I had no worries the day of my wedding. My skin was perfect.
preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
Yeah, I'll check his pitch count. Is that,
We're in the home half of the sixth. IMG able to put up 3 runs in the third, fourth, and sixth innings. Nature Coast with their 5 runs in the second brings us to where we are now, 9-5.
Mokazuki still remains in the game. He's at 75 pitches. Pretty impressive. 52 for strikes, Will.
Oh, that's outstanding. Leading off the inning for Nature Coast will be James Hurd. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Changeup misses away.
Hurd had that big triple a few innings back.
One, 2 count. That'll even things up. Mokazuki looking for that strikeout hook. Hurd looking to stay alive, get that leadoff runner on for the Sharks. Hard fly ball to center field, but right at Hansen, he'll make the grab. One out in the inning brings up Cannon Fleming, designated hitter this evening for Nature Coast. There it is again.
We've seen that a number of times tonight.
You know, there may be a kid with the last name Gamble on IMG, but I'm going to tell you, Mokazuki's the dealer.
Well stated, my friend.
Barely missed on that one.
And Mokazuki's so efficient. Doesn't really overpower it, but he hits his spots.
Gets a bat on it. New Weiss comes over. He'll make the grab in the air. Quickly, 2 outs.
Coming to the plate for the Sharks, number 21.
Speaking of that efficiency you mentioned earlier, John, 2 quick outs in the inning. Now for Chris Moss. Up the middle, a little bit off of the mound. Ricochet, Lalima up with it, fires over to first in time. Moss made that very close.
That ends the inning with the score Ascenders 9.
The Sharks will go down in order. We move to the top of the 7th inning. 9-5. Advantage, Ascenders.
When you play football, you develop this mentality that, you can withstand anything. You're Mr. Tough Guy. So years I had been battling. I was just excited to finally meet someone who knew what I was going through, who saw my pain, to think that in a matter of one treatment, and it got better and better as I began to get treatments throughout the month. Why would you deal with this pain for another day?
We move to the final frame. 9-5 is your score. We have some changes to report for Nature Coast defensively. Gavin McMurdo now moves from first to the mound. And Drew Petipus now comes into the game, and he'll take over at first. Leading off the inning for IMG will be the shortstop, Jackson Lilima.
Keegan ends up going 2.2 innings, struck out 3.
McMurdo from the windup offers, and he'll get called strike. Outside corner. Fouled straight back. Quickly 0-2. McMurdo is going to be looking for that punch out with Lima trying to stay alive.
We know what that means. Good waist pitch there, 0-2. Change the eye angle. Come back, go to work now.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. McMurdo with the strikeout.
Coming to the plate for the Ascenders is number 19.
Out number 1 of the inning.
Yahara.
Brings up the cleanup hitter, Kaz Uhara. Murdo connects, 0-1. Changing speeds, but falls outside of the zone. Be sure to stay with us. Immediately following the conclusion of tonight's ballgame, we'll announce the Glory Days player of the game, so you don't want to miss that.
Good healthy cut there.
The 1-2 offering from the windup. And that comes in high.
So I just put that ball up high like that. It's hard to lay off.
There's a rocket in the right. Single for Yahara.
Next up for the Ascenders is number 1, Bradley Wagner.
One out runner aboard for IMG. Brings up Bradley Wagner. One more light gets us to 10. Can we do it?
I have the faith.
I can tell you this, if we don't get to 10, I won't broadcast any more regular season games this season. Breaking for second is Yuhara. He's going to make it in. Just for those who are just joining us, it's our regular season finale, so empty threat. Yuhara with the stolen base to get in scoring position for IMG. Fastball gets by. Working to a 2-2 count. That's going to be fouled away out of play on that first base side. Breaking for third. As that ball squirts away, Yuhara makes it in.
Yeah, it's like the ball slipped out of the hand.
Yuhara now on third. Payoff pitch upcoming for McMurdo and Wagner. Called strike three on the inside corner, which will bring up 2 outs now in the inning.
Good job coming back to the inside corner after some outside pitches there.
Josh Hansen steps in.
3 walks for Hansen today.
To anyone who is watching tonight who's not yet clicked that subscribe button, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before district playoffs start next week. We're very close. At the start of the broadcast tonight, we were only 49 subscriptions away, so if you're willing to toss a subscribe our way, we sure would appreciate it. Help us meet that goal. We do think you'll like our content, not just for the baseball and softball season. We also cover football, wrestling, and other special events all around the Tampa Bay area.
We're even known to give you a hockey update here and there.
The 1-1 offering. And that's going to connect inside again. McMurdo has that corner working for him.
He likes the inside corner.
Hansen's going to try to protect. Get that runner in from third for the Ascenders. Fouls that one away. Good battle by Hansen. Thank you for the additional likes. We sure do appreciate it. Actually helps the videos get more visible as well. That's how the YouTube algorithm works. So the more likes we get, the more eyes these fine athletes get. on their body of work.
That's close. Just missed off the plate.
And it gives us 2 across the boards. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Tried hitting that inside corner again.
It'll miss and run the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hard hit ball to right field. That's in foul territory.
Ball's hit a long way.
Yeah, solid contact by Hansen on that ball, taking it the opposite way.
After being walked 3 times tonight, he wants to swing that bat.
Hard hit ball to left he goes. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. Uhara scores easily. RBI double for Josh Hansen. And they're able to cash in that insurance run. You're right, John. I think Hansen had some frustration from those 3 walks, and he decided to make a connection there.
I'm sure he feels better about his night after that. Not that walks are bad, but you like to get a hit.
That'll bring up David Figueroa. Count goes to 0-2.
O2, look for that curveball here. Comes with a high fastball instead.
And good patience by Figueroa to lay off it. Fights that one off. Late break for third, making it in standing up on the stolen base is Hansen. Count now goes to 3-2. I'd also like to thank our volunteers behind the scenes who helped put everything together. Hillary Lizer and Nicole Wilkie. Appreciate your hard work at GCSN as well. Strike 3 to end the inning, but not before the Ascenders plate 1. The Sharks need 5. We move to the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll be back after this.
Preparing for that next step in life isn't always easy. At Nautilus Financial Group, our combination of experience, professionalism, and access to a wide variety of products and services to help meet all of your financial goals. For a new level of attention, insight, and capability, contact the trusted team at Nautilus Financial Group.
My name is Tom Roselli. I served in the U.S. Navy 65 to 69. Through all the turmoil and stress battling with the VA, I've come to learn that certain organizations have their hands tied and can only proceed so far, whereas Attorney Chris Chambers has the experience and the ability to dig into the files and get the results that got me my 100%. Tremendous job in helping veterans.
We're in the home half of the 7th inning. IMG has put up 10 unanswered runs in the ball game. Now hold a 5-run advantage. They're going to be facing 8-9-1 in the lineup.
Looks like we have a new pitcher too.
That is right, John. Looks like we've got number 9.
It's going to be Taft Middleton.
Actually, we were informed that there was a lineup correction on that, John. So right before the game started, we did get a modified lineup. So that's going to be Kobe Sealing. So Kobe Sealing now on the mound. Mokazuki with an outstanding performance on the mound for the Ascenders this evening.
He's pitched a great game for sure.
I'm not going to go out on a limb and say that if you tune in for our highlights, you'll see some Mokazuki pitches on there, that's for sure.
Yeah, he had great control all night, and that curveball was just, at times, just unhittable.
Leading off the bottom of the 7th.
Chris Moss to lead things off. Oh, correction. Got mixed up on the lineup there. It's Dylan Palmer. And he'll take ball 1 outside. Tuno.
Pretty good spot, but just off the plate.
Count will move to 3-0. Like to thank HB for watching the broadcast with us here tonight. Thanks for the shout out. We appreciate it. Good luck this week. Palmer will draw the walk.
Well, I need 5 runs. Got to start somewhere. So, first guy's on, nobody out.
And the Sharks have the top of the lineup now. Brant Davis steps in. Fastball connects on that outside corner for called strike 1. Don't see any other defensive changes for IMG. We'll keep an eye out for it. Time is called. This is way. Snap throw down to first. Big fan of those snap throws down. I love it when the catcher takes the initiative.
Yeah, trying to make something happen. Good spot.
Ceiling connects. Gets ahead in the count 1-2.
Sometimes on those throws you catch the runner napping, especially late in the game. Got a big lead now.
Throw over. Nice move by Ceiling. Popped up in foul territory. Wagner goes after it. And he'll make the grab right up against the dugout.
Good concentration there to stay with it.
Sorry that was outside of our frame there, but it was a great play by Wagner. He only had maybe a foot to spare, if that.
Yeah, that was close.
Next up, number 7, Tyler Renew.
Tyler Renew steps in. Fastball misses away. Ooh, that comes inside. I think I'll have nightmares tonight.
Tried doing a delayed pitch there to freeze the runner at first, and probably just threw off his timing. Coach probably gonna go out there and tell him we're up 5. Let's just work on getting the batter.
Quick conference on the mound as Coach Morosky comes out. Correction, that's Coach Ferreira. As that pitch got by, Dylan Palmer advanced to second.
I'm sure that's what the coach is telling his player too. Just no need for that. Just keep your rhythm going. Let's record outs late in the game.
So we have a 2-0 count on Renew as we resume play. Hard hit ball to right field. Going back on it is Uhara up against the fence. A 1-out RBI double for Tyler Renew. Notches another run on the post for Nature Ghost. They've now pulled to within 4. Brings up the catcher, Josh Fuentes. Another hit to right. That's going to be in foul territory near the bullpen.
Yeah, nice piece of hitting there by Renew. The right fielder was kind of gliding and surprised him a little bit. It was over his head. It's a well hit ball.
Nice break on that pitch. Sealing able to get it in the zone, get ahead 0-2.
Really good off-speed pitcher. I think it's the first one he's shown.
The 0-2 offering from Sealy. Time was called, so the pitch will not count.
Field umpire called time there. Pitch was actually right down the middle. Doesn't matter though if you call time.
Sealing now has the sign that he likes. He'll come set. Ground ball over to Wolf. That's going to get through. Coming around to score is Renew. And here come the Sharks.
Yeah, one more base runner and they'll bring the tying run to the plate.
So we have a courtesy runner for Fuentes. It's number 9, John. Who we got?
That is going to be Luis Alvarez.
So Alvarez now in at first as the courtesy runner. Sharks are making a comeback. Gavin McMurdo now to the plate. Hard hit ball to center field. That's going to drop in. Motoring into third is Alvarez. Holding at first is McMurdo with the single. And in the game of baseball, fortunes can change just like that.
Next up for the Sharks is number 10.
As the Sharks now bring the tying run to the plate. And we'll have another visit to the mound, so we'll have a change. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be back with the new information for you. We'll be back right after this. I thought I saw number 7. Yeah, it's 7. I think that's it.
Again, coming to the plate for the Sharks, number 33, John.
Okay, so we have some changes to report. Uhara now on the mound, and Figueroa now in right field. Those are the changes for IMG. Dominic Gattinella steps up to the bat, and courtesy runner for Gavin McMurdo
Brendan Jones.
is Brendan Jones, now in at first as he takes his lead. Uhara comes set from the stretch. Grounder over to New Ice. To second. They'll take the force. You know, I got to say, good decision by Wolf there to hold off on that throw. Not worth the risk. You take that force out, you take your chances. The run comes in. So Gattinella will get the RBI. The Sharks have now pulled it within 2. For James Hurd. Throw over. Sharks now down to their final out, but the tying run is at the plate.
Yeah, things sure have got interesting here in the last inning.
That's why you always need to stick with GCSN right up to the end. That misses away.
Hurd does have power, so he can put one out there.
Foul ball evens things up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Uhara has the sign that he likes. He'll come set. Nice break on that pitch.
That ball broke a little late. It's not where he catches it. It's where it crosses the plate. It's up near the shoulder.
Hard hit ball to left. Foul ball. That would have been interesting.
Just foul.
I was watching the play live. I'm sure we got a good camera angle on that to see how close it was.
Well, there's no reaction from Coach Garofano, so looks like they got the call right. But that was close.
Oh, I'm sure they did. I just meant that, you know, it was that close on the line.
It was close to see. I would like to see how close the line it was. From here, it looked very close.
Beautiful breaking pitch by Uhara.
That's strike 3. I believe that's strike 3.
So that'll be your ball game. A little bit of a confusion there on the count, but it is confirmed. So that'll end your ball game. 10-8 final score. The Ascenders will take home the victory. We're going to toss things over to John McMurdo for our Glory Days Player of the Game. John, who you got?
Well, great job pitching tonight by Daiki Mokazuki. He came in, pitched 6 innings. He only walked 1, had 6 strikeouts, and threw 84 pitches, 58 which were strikes. So congratulations to him. He's going to be our player of the game.
Daiki Mokazuki, you're our Glory Days Player of the Game for your outstanding performance on the mound. I got to tell you, we really enjoyed bringing you these games all throughout the regular season. Join us for the playoffs on the Gulf Coast Sports Network. For John McMurdo, I'm Will Wilkie, and we'll see you next time.